Honda Ridgeline is considered by many to be a non-truck by many truck guys out there. On the other hand, it's also considered to be the best truck ever by its incredibly loyal fans. If you're in the first camp, you should really consider giving it a chance, as it's an incredibly practical truck that comes with many upgrades for the 2025 model year. So stay tuned as we tell you why the 2025 Honda Ridgeline has no right to be this good. Have no fear, the V6 is here. Surprisingly, the Ridgeline is one of the rare mid-sized trucks that still packs a 6-cylinder engine, just like the Nissan Frontier in the year 2025. With most manufacturers downsizing to 4-cylinder turbos for better fuel efficiency or to simply meet over-restrictive emission standards, the Ridgeline stands out for old-school V6 lovers. If you're a fan of the classic naturally aspirated V6, this truck definitely needs to be on your radar. Good news for Ridgeline enthusiasts: the beloved 3.5-liter V6 is back for 2025. This powerhouse delivers 281 horsepower at 6,000 RPM and 262 foot-pounds of torque at 4,700 RPM. Paired with a smooth-shifting ZF 9-speed automatic transmission, it handles both city streets and highways with ease. Critics might label this powertrain as outdated, but Honda's choice to stick with a reliable, proven design is smart. While turbocharged engines might be the next big thing, there's undeniable charm and reliability in a good old V6. Ever met a Ridgeline owner? They'll tell you this V6 engine is practically legendary. Some even boast about racking up over 300,000 miles with just basic maintenance. No major repairs needed. Exceptional fuel economy, even with the V6. The Honda Ridgeline boasts impressive fuel efficiency, with 18 miles per gallon in the city, 24 miles per gallon on the highway, and a combined 21 miles per gallon, according to EPA tests. Thanks to its 19.5-gallon fuel tank, you can cruise up to 410 miles on just one fill-up. Here's where the Honda Ridgeline's non-truck-like features shine. The Ridgeline's lower ground clearance, sleek aerodynamic design, and cylinder deactivation allow it to match the fuel economy and power of its rivals with 4-cylinder turbos, like the new GM Twins, Colorado and the Canyon, Toyota Tacoma, and Ford Ranger. For those looking to hypermile their Ridgeline, unfortunately, we have some sad news. For the 2025 model year, the Honda Ridgeline still doesn't offer a hybrid powertrain, which might disappoint some eco-conscious drivers. Fingers crossed that Honda introduces a hybrid option soon, perhaps after updating the Pilot. Imagine the extra fuel economy that could bring, seeing high 20s to low 30s on a mid-sized truck. But can it tow? Well, we can't have all the good with the bad, and this is where the Ridgeline does not offer the best compared to its competition. If you were hoping for an upgrade in the tow and payload capacity from previous models of the Honda Ridgeline, the latest iteration might leave you wanting more. The 2025 Honda Ridgeline is going to maintain a lackluster tow rating of 5,000 pounds and a payload capacity of approximately 1,600 pounds, which falls short compared to its competitors. For instance, the mid-size class leader when it comes to towing, the 2025 Chevrolet Colorado, boasts a robust tow rating of a whopping 7,700 pounds and a payload capacity exceeding 1,600 pounds. Other competitors in the class come short of this impressive 7,700 figure. Top seller Tacoma can only tow up to 6,800 pounds. However, all other mid-size options beat the 5,000-pound rating that the Ridgeline offers, sadly. Long story short, if you're planning on towing and hauling heavy loads with your mid-size truck, the relatively poor towing performance is worth considering before settling on the Honda Ridgeline. Comfortable interior space. Despite being a mid-size pickup, the Honda Ridgeline surprises with its remarkably spacious interior. Abundant legroom and ample storage ensure a comfortable journey for every passenger. Crafted from top-tier materials, it boasts the latest in infotainment and technology. The Ridgeline's interior strikes a perfect harmony, blending car-like comfort with robust truck utility. Honda Ridgeline's interior has always been one of its top selling points, and we're happy to see some very welcome changes for the 2025 model year as well. An impressive update in the 2025 model is the shift from analog gauges to a fully digital 7-inch display in the instrument cluster, This upgrade not only surprises some, but also delivers a quicker and more contemporary screen, aligning with recent advancements in other Honda models. The 2025 Ridgeline is equipped with a new 9-inch colored infotainment touchscreen that supports Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Importantly, physical buttons and knobs for critical functions such as climate control and volume are retained, ensuring a user-friendly approach. As car enthusiasts who prefer traditional usability over trends, we applaud Honda for this decision, ensuring ease of use across all trim levels, including the base Sport. The center console has been revamped to integrate armrests and significantly expand the internal storage compartment. These updates enhance both functionality and convenience within the Ridgeline's interior space. The best ride in its class. Perhaps the number one reason why Ridgeline owners choose it over all the other alternatives is its ride comfort, which is simply superb. Because of its unibody construction and low ground clearance, you will forget that you are actually driving a truck. Ridgeline has the least amount of body roll compared to other mid-sized trucks which go all over the place, especially on the curvy, winding roads. Driving the Ridgeline has you often thinking that you are not actually driving a pretty big truck, but rather an Accord that also has a pickup truck bed. Now, who wouldn't like that? Not only does the unibody construction improve the ride quality immensely, but the Ridgeline also comes with an independent rear suspension that increases comfort and, most of all, quietness. Compared to other trucks which make the passengers jump on every bump on the road and making rattling noises, the Ridgeline rides so quietly that it is hard to believe it is a truck. Most well-thought-out bed in a truck since the Avalanche. Not all of our viewers may remember the Chevy Avalanche, but it was an incredibly innovative truck that had a pretty short bed, at least at first glance. For times when you needed the extra bed space, the divider between the rear seats could be removed and the seats could be folded completely, giving you an 8-foot space to work with. Now, the Ridgeline does not have this feature, but just like the Avalanche, its bed has a lot of well-thought-of quirks and features. The 2025 Honda Ridgeline continues to embody its distinctive features, especially its bed and tailgate. While the bed appears conventional at first glance, it boasts unique functionalities. With the tailgate up, the truck bed spans 64 inches in length, surpassing many competitors, and extends to 83 inches when the tailgate is down. What truly sets the Ridgeline apart are its versatile tailgate functions. Unlike its rivals, it opens not only downward but also sideways, a feature particularly handy for loading hefty items. Despite the criticism from traditional truck enthusiasts about its ground clearance, the Ridgeline's lower profile actually simplifies the loading of heavy cargo compared to lifted trucks. Another standout feature of the Ridgeline's bed is its minimal wheel well intrusion, offering a full 60-inch width for practical use. This design facilitates easier loading of large items like drywall or plywood, enhancing its utility for serious work tasks. A returning favorite from previous models is the lockable in-bed storage space, providing a secure compartment for valuables or items requiring weather protection. With a capacity of 7.3 cubic feet, it doubles as a cooler with a drain plug for effortless water disposal. This feature remains exclusive to the Ridgeline in its class, making it an ideal choice for those who prioritize both utility and safeguarding their cargo. Plus, it's perfect for tailgate parties, as the Ridgeline comes equipped with an in-bed trunk to store all your essentials. Pricing and trims, keeping it affordable. Honda does not offer any other engine options on the Ridgeline other than the 3.5 V6, and all trims come with all-wheel drive, so trims only add safety and features, in addition to some mild off-road improvements of Trail Sport trim. So let's take a look at the trims Honda Ridgeline has on offer, shall we? If you're just looking for an affordable truck without all the bells and whistles of technology, you should get the base Sport trim. As mentioned, even this trim comes with the beloved V6 and all-wheel drive, and the 7-pin connector tow hitch is also integrated. Not sold as a package like many truck manufacturers do these days. The base Sport trim of the Ridgeline is expected to start at $40,000. If you're looking to have some creature comforts of a modern vehicle, you can move up to the RTL trim. This brings leather interior, blind spot monitors, heated front seats, and power seats. The RTL increases the base price to $43,000. Now, the Ridgeline does not have the off-road prowess that its competitors have. However, it can still achieve light-duty off-roading. If you're planning to take the Ridgeline to not-so-technical trails, you should opt for the Trail Sport trim. This brings unique styling cues, off-road tuned suspension, and all-terrain tires. This off-road trim brings the price up to $45,000. The top-of-the-line trim for the Ridgeline is the Black Edition, which brings unique exterior styling, perforated black leather seats, a leather steering wheel, and 18-inch black alloy wheels. This very cool-looking trim is set to start at $47,000.